Good evening, good morning, and good day, cowboys, cowgirls, and outlaws. Welcome to the Slick Sixguns Network Facebook page. I hope you guys are tuning in. And if you guys are tuning in, please let me know where you're tuning in from. As you always know, it is 5 o'clock somewhere, and I just want to get this video out started right and make sure that you guys are well aware that this is coffee time with me, Slick Sixguns, yours truly. So feel free to grab a cup of joe or a cup of whatever you're drinking, kick up your feet at work or at the house, and by all means tune in to what I have to say and get to know me a little bit more. So before we get started, I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a quick spiel, which I normally give out at the beginning of every video. It gives people a chance to sign on before we actually get started into our content. So if you guys don't actually know, I actually have a YouTube channel called Slick Sixguns Network. Feel free to look that up. If you're part of this group, you should go ahead and subscribe to that group at that YouTube channel, as you all are well aware that I create a lot of content having to do with the Western shooting sports, and if that is something you are interested in, by all means feel free to subscribe. I've always got new videos coming out at some point. I know that recently it's been kind of difficult, however, that may change here in the near future. Other than that, if you guys are interested in becoming patrons of the channel, by all means go to the description of any of my videos, and you guys can actually become patrons of the channel by clicking on the link to go to my Patreon account. And for as little as $1 a month, you guys can actually influence what kind of content I put out, and also get individual live streams and possibly see me do something on camera that you would like me to do, such as shooting a piece of food on camera or whatever, mind you, as long as it's within community standards. That being said, we're going to get started here in a few seconds. I just want you guys to make sure that you have your cup of coffee. By all means, let me know in the comment section what you are drinking. I would like to know. Maybe we have something in common. Just letting you know that today I'm going to be drinking my home brew on my favorite cup. So make sure that you guys have your cup of coffee. Let me know in the comment section what kind of coffee you're drinking. I'm drinking my home brew out of my favorite cup. It's got 3 sugars in it, some caramel creamer, you know, fancy schmancy stuff. Anyway, let me know in the comment section what you drink. I'd like to hear it. Maybe I'll give you a comment back. I love to give people shout outs as they're watching. So if I see your name pop up or I see a comment pop up, I'll say hello. If I have a chance to answer all your questions, or a chance to answer your question, I'll try to do that on camera, and if not, I'll try and answer it on the replay. By all means, go ahead and ask your questions as we go. The meaning of this whole live stream is to basically give you a chance to spend some time with me, drink some coffee, and also socialize. You can socialize with me, socialize with each other. This is all about building community. Other than that, you know, none of this is meant to be taken seriously. You know, it's just meant all in good fun, and it's basically a chance for you to get to know me personally, other than through my YouTube videos, which are highly scripted and also, you know, very well edited, mind you. Not trying to blow my own horn here on this one, you know. But I just want to let you guys know also that these videos are not meant to be historical in nature. So if I spout something off that sounds historical and you call me out on it, by all means you can call me out on it. Don't take it seriously. You know, don't take my word for it. I try to do as much research as I can prior to posting out facts or anything like that. But, you know, if you're interested in getting some historical content that has been researched, by all means go to my YouTube channel. This is not one of those places. First off, I want to go ahead and say that I'm coming out with some new content. I have said that I am coming out with new content, and it's coming up. For those of you that have been following my discussion feed, you'll know exactly what content is coming out. And, you know, one of those is actually going to be on the history of the Bowie knife. I'd like to give a shout out to Alamo Knife Works for supplying the Bowie knife that's gonna be used in that video. So thank you, Alamo Knife Works, for doing that. For those of you that don't know about Alamo Knife Works, I suggest you go check them out. They have a Facebook page, and they also have many other interesting things to check out. Other than that, I got that YouTube video coming out. I also have another YouTube video coming out, which is going to be interesting, more humorous, not so much factual, and as what we're going to be talking about is basically going to be kind of a play on a certain situation, which some of you might already be all too familiar with. I don't want to give it away too much because I don't want to ruin the plot, but you can go ahead and look at my thumbnails and you'll be able to see exactly what I'm talking about. But it's going to be essentially the top 10 cowboy guns that you can buy right now. It is going to be strictly my opinion, and I am proud of it. For those of you that have other opinions, by all means, feel free to express them. But I got mine, so, and I'm the one making the YouTube video, so enjoy it. Regardless, it'll be fun. Just want to let you guys know that, I think it's also important to point out that this goes for not just me, but it goes for every single content creator out there, and I think I speak for every one of us, at least when it comes to certain content like this. You're your biggest fan until you receive your first hate mail. So, I just want to let you guys know that, certainly not the first time I've received hate mail before. I get a lot of it, but I definitely received a new level of hate mail. And it was actually quite humorous, to be honest with you. Of course, my typical responses to hate mail are, I don't really care. It doesn't really bother me. It's just kind of, I guess what I'm really telling you is I just think it's kind of astounding that people go to such levels to degrade people online, when in reality, for the most part, and I think most content creators can agree with this, is that they try to do this for the benefit of everyone else so that you guys can learn, laugh, or experience life in a, in a way that is vicarious. So if it's not a lifestyle you can have, maybe it's a lifestyle you want to portray or you wish to eventually assume. So for those of you that don't know what I'm talking about, that's okay. I'm not going to go into too much details about it because, to be honest with you, life's too short to have anything bother you. But what I'm saying is that I think that you all should be nice to your YouTube creators as much as possible, whether they are extremely experienced or whether they are not coming on board, or super awesome at what they do. I will say this, that good things take time. Practice makes perfect. And, it's just the way that things are. Making videos is awesome. I love it. I'm not going to stop doing it just because of what certain people think. In fact, it encourages me to continue making what I want. So, it does just the exact opposite. So, by all means, send me all the hate mail you want. I know none of you are like that, but, some people like to spout things off about that. That's okay. Anyway, what I want you guys to realize is that when I say practice makes perfect, is that videos and all the work that your content creators do, whether they are supported or unsupported, or just do it for the fun of it, or do it for an actual job, they do it because they love it. And then on top of that, they also do it, with the best of intentions. They try to help people along in whatever issue they're having with or anything like that goes for any content creator. And, they're not going to be perfect. We're not perfect. I'll be the first to say it. And, if you think you are perfect, then there's something wrong with you. So, I say that, but then I say I'm perfect all the time just because, that's, over self-confidence there. Anyway, so the thing is the reason why I bring this up is because if you're thinking about sending a YouTuber that you follow any hate mail or whatever, one, it's not really nice. I mean, let's just be honest, it isn't. Everyone is entitled to their opinion, but you know, that's kind of just one of those things where, you know, what you have to think about if you're saying is really actually helping. And if it isn't helping, then why say it? Plain and simple, you know. So, anyway, that's all I've got for this live stream today. If you guys feel the need to go ahead and talk to me in the comments section and let me know what you think. I'd love to hear your comments on the topic. Mind you, this is not political. This is just something that every YouTuber really experiences. And, you know, I am not an exception. So that is just my 2 cents on receiving hate mail or negative comments. By all means, bring them on. But at the same time, just understand that if you were to do that to me or anyone else that creates content, you have to think about it, does it really help? You know? In fact, it probably does the exact opposite. It just encourages us to make more because we're the ones doing it, we're the ones good at it. And it's because we do it more often. So just keep that in mind. Anyway, I know none of y'all are like that. So by all means, continue to watch videos, continue to, you know, watch these live streams. I've got 2 new videos coming out here relatively soon. I hope that you've looked at the thumbnails. They're going to be pretty awesome, I'll be honest with you. I'm very excited for them. And, you know, it's going to be great. You take it easy.